News 2 on Tour continues in Montgomery County. Now, driving by the downtown courthouse, you will see a familiar statue of a man reading the newspaper.
The story behind it stems from the aftermath of the 1999 tornado. News 2's Nikki McGee has more with the sculptor more than 2 decades later.
You might call him a bit of a mystery man.
I've had a lot of people come by and ask me why there's a man out here at 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning in the rain reading the newspaper. So they'll come through here early morning and he's still sitting here reading the newspaper. So.
But of course, the reason he's here is much deeper.
In January 22nd of '99, the tornado came through here and really devastated this whole area. And it affected the Leaf Chronicle, which was right here, the newspaper. And they published the paper the next day. So that's the reason this was called The Day After.
Clarksville native Scott Wise has also sculpted other pieces you might recognize, including the John Montgomery statue a few blocks away, in addition to the Pekka Rinne statue outside of Bridgestone Arena. But perhaps his tie to the Day After statue comes from his other job, a Clarksville firefighter. And he remembers that day in 1999 well.
Yes, I was actually coming on duty at the fire department. So.
What do you recall from that day?
Oh, it was a mess. It was hectic down here. We couldn't get anywhere. Putting out little spot fires. It was just amazing that no one was injured or killed.
The statue isn't supposed to be anyone in particular, and Wise likes to call him Joe Public. And what you'll find in his lap, the paper from the day after the tornado, with a replica of the same front page.
They're pretty resilient considering the damage to the building, but it was an early morning tornado as well. I'm assuming there were people actually inside the building at 4 o'clock in the morning, especially for the newspaper. So, but yeah, they got after it and had it out the next day. So.
In total, the project took roughly a year start to finish. Wise spent hours at a time sculpting the clay, which took about 4 months. Then it was shipped off to a foundry where it was molded and cast in bronze. 25 years later, Wise says its message still rings true, especially when thinking about the 2010 floods and the more recent tornado and flooding devastation.
You never know what's going to happen around here. You can wait 5 minutes and it'll change. So, but yeah, the resilience is definitely here.
The statue was officially dedicated and placed in this spot in October of 2003. In Montgomery County, Nikki McGee, News 2.